Hello. Have something special for you today. We have the Bard's Tale Trilogy Remaster by Chrome Studios. Many of you may remember my comparison video comparing the Apple version, the DOS re-release, and the old school version. This is completely redone, built from the ground up, using the original source code, but programmed in Unity, I believe, by Chrome Studios. We've been testing this for a while, and we are finally ready for the remaster. Right now, all we have is Bard's Tale 1. The other Bard's Tales aren't finished yet. 2 is still in testing. We're waiting on 3. I will be heavily involved in going through 3 to make sure it's as faithful to the originals as possible. But let's get started. As you can see, we've got the release dates. And we've got the boxes that you can grab to turn the original art. Right now, all we have, it looks like all we have now is the updated version. There will be some differences from the original, but for those of us that want the closest to the original as possible, just with updated artwork and music, that will be the legacy mode when it comes out. So don't worry if things look a little weird, but even with the changes, it's still good. So let's get started. And one of the goals that Chrome had when they were doing this was to have it be like an anthology, 3 chapters in the same one. It's fully designed for you to play through Bard's Tale 1, take that party, move it to 2, beat 2, take that party, move it to 3, play through 3 with the same party through all 3 phases. You could do that before, but trying to do that with a DOSBox emulator or another emulator is a little difficult. So we got a little bit of an intro here. Some of this stuff is just because we don't have rule books anymore, manuals telling you all this information. So we'll just add it to the game, tell you where Garth's is, how the temples work, Roscoe, and then here we've got the hint to go to the Scarlet Bard. If you're familiar with the game, you know that that's where you need to go to actually start playing. So here we go. We're just going to go with the A team, but now you can see we've got these little pop-ups, and it'll also tell you just little quality of life things. Now already you can see a couple big differences, but what we've got is in the non-legacy mode they got rid of the special slot because none of the other games used it, and part of the point of the new version is to make everything a little more streamlined. So you'll see a couple differences, but let's make a monk. So you can also see we have female art, which didn't exist in the first 2 games, I believe. And you can click with the mouse or just hit the R. So let's see, we're doing a monk. What do we want? I'm not going to be playing through the entire game. I am going to wait to do a complete playthrough for when all of them are done. This is just to show off what we've been waiting for. Yeah, I think that'll work. And we'll name you, let's see, we've got we'll name you Mary. There we go. And we got Mary on the bottom there. So, more options. Talk to the guild leader. That'll give you the hints. 18. 2. And then... no, right. So, previous menu, enter the city. Would you like a quick tutorial? Why, yes, let's do that. WASD or cursor keys. Left click on the game to move. Hold the right mouse and look around. Pause button up here. Action button over here. 1 to 7. Yep. So this is all just the basic stuff that you would have in the manual. So here's our look around. And then we can turn and see there's the guild hall. As you can see, we now have 2-story buildings. We've got this kind of snow effect. And various settings, audio, gameplay settings. Yep. And then let's see, what do we got? Where am I? Okay, that's the old one. Cast a spell. Bard song, use an item. Portal up, portal down. This is very handy because when I would come back to these games after years, I'd always forget which was portal up and portal down. Party attack. And there's our little mini-map. Nope. That's one of the things they changed. They got rid of just the normal party attack, so you can't just have a bard play a heal song and party attack and defend for 10 years. And here we got our journal. Yeah, that's handy. I haven't played a few of these. Now, let's see, what is... oh, yep, drag and drop. There we go. So, let's take a look. We got Brian the Fist. Original art, just beefed up. As you can see, we have party gold and party inventory. Just to streamline things a little bit more. The legacy version shouldn't have those. So, if you don't like it... eventually, when the legacy mode comes out, you won't have to worry about it. And Marcus, there's Mary. Sir Grady, our thief. Our conjurer. And our magician. Let's go back in. Let's take a look at some of these other pictures. There's the female warrior. Female paladin. Female rogue. This, if I recall right, is based on... original Cranford art. So, points for that. Female bard. She looks kind of like a Nomi type, or a hobbity, except for the ears. Hunter. Monk we saw. Conjurer. And magician. And I have to say, I really like the conjurer art. Now, let me double check here. Yeah, we don't have racial pictures, just one male, one female. So let's take a look at some of the new male art. Warrior, we saw paladin, we saw rogue, we saw bard, we saw... there's the hunter. And the monk. He looks kind of like a wizard. Okay. Let's go look around. Yep. And again, we've got... the credits. Chrome Studios. Testings. Okay. So, let's pull our mini-map up. Here's Garth. Hi, Garth. So, Mary needs some gear. So, here you go. We don't have to worry about giving her money because we've got the party money. So, let's purchased and equipped. Oh, that's handy. We'll keep her manual. Scroll wheel works. So let's look at Mary. Armor class 8. Now it's 6. Now it's 5. Very handy. Back out into town. Let's pull up spell list. So we've got our costs, which is a nice addition. And then we've got little tool tips explaining what each of them do, which is handy. And if we want, we can also still type in the 4-digit code and it'll pull up the appropriate spell. Although, again, we don't have much... oh, okay, let's see. SCSI? Oh, yeah. So we've still got that. So, moving on. Nope. Got a little lost. These are really nice. I like the art in the houses. And as you can see, you can only enter through the front door. And looks like we got a tavern there. And... oh, what's that? Let's pull up our journal. The review board. So it doesn't expressly tell you where the review board is until you find it, but now you don't have to hunt forever to find the freaking review board. Oh, wait, hang on. Let's go into a tavern. There we go, Dragon's Crown. Choosing. Nice. Yeah, I'll give him 11 gold. Okay. And... ginger ale. No one is impressed, yep. Foul spirits. Looks like we can't get drunk. Pity. Anyway, carrying on. Let's go on into the Grand Plaza. Ouch. And here we have the obelisk in the center. And all the temples. Let's go talk. See, there's our monks. And let's see if I remember right. Roscoe's is right here. There's Roscoe and his cat. Happy International Cat Day. Month, whatever. So, let's swing around and head for... let's see if I can remember where the gate is. And here we have a statue. I don't want to attack that. That should be the castle. And running around. Let's have some music while we walk. Anti-magic. Fire horn. And we can see we've got 50 charges. Looks like we also have a comparison here. Let's see. You have chainmail. So let's go to Mary. Let's unequip. Now it's in the party army inventory, so we don't have to juggle it around. Yeah, there we go. It does do a comparison, so that'll decrease our armor. That is a handy little quality of life thing. Okay, you can't double click. That said, I believe... ooh, a lot of hay on the ground. Aww. I believe that's that comparison won't be in Legacy. But I do like these tooltips. I'm glad they kept doing them. And we've also got the classes all spelled out instead of just an abbreviation because we've got the real estate. So I got the hard sound playing. Okay. Yep, there's the snowdrift, keeping us from coming out. Got the little snow effect. Nicely done. So we are going to go back over this way. This was an idea we had for adding some hints. Most of these hints are from the manual, the original hints in the manual, and we decided to scatter them around the abandoned houses so that you'd actually see them. Oh, speaking of, 2 skelly-mens. Well, I wanted to show off combat. Let's wait on casting a spell. And then we've got this review screen. Oh my goodness. That's going awfully fast. Let's slow that down so we can see what's going on. Okay. Arc fire on the skeletons. And quick fix on El Cid. Okay, we got our jump in the shadows. Hitting El Cid. Missing. There we go. Got a skelly man. Beat up a skelly man. There we go. And our reward. Wow. $95 gold. Yep. And again, they did the party gold just so that we won't have to worry about who's paying for it and juggling that stuff around. The purist in me isn't... The purist in me thinks it's unnecessary, but there is a certain amount of convenience to it. So now we're going to go over here. There we go. We got a statue. The samurai. Let's go ahead and use the fire horn. Oh, whoops, I goofed up. So, Marcus is going to use the fire horn. Mary's going to attack, and you three are going to defend. And you can hit spacebar to speed up the combat when you've got it running slowly like that. So, what do we got here? The gate opens. What are we... Ah! Scarlet Bar Tavern. Wow. Oh, actually... Marcus is going to order some false spirits. Yep, 2 songs remaining. Okay. Whoops. Ah! I goofed. Order drink, Marcus, ale. Order drink, Brian. Let's get some wine. Yodo, it's dark. Oh, okay. There we go. Here we've got the art. No, we don't want to leave yet. We just got here. So we got the wine cellar. Oh, and we got the little book telling us information. I don't want to do that fight. Looks like it's recording where we had fights. I'm assuming that would be more useful for static fights, because some of these have static fights. And it looks like we get to keep our map when we leave. Silent zone, spinners, traps, darkness, anti-magic, smoke. I only vaguely remember smoke. Oops. All right. Now, I believe this Easter egg is still here. This was in the Apple version, I think. Oh, also... we do have save anywhere. Can also go back to the Adventures Guild to save if you want. Oh! Hey, look at that. 7 dwarves. No, thank you. Whoops. So obviously, we've got this password. And we got these little skulls here. Very nicely done. I quite like the art they've got here. But we're testing... Oh. I want to talk to the priest. Yes. The Easter egg is still there. And... yeah, that's... well, this is going to be really quick, so we get to see the game over screen. Yeah. Which drops us back in here, where we've got everyone dead. As you do. Let's remove everybody. Nope, this will have already saved it. Yep. So remove everybody. Create you. Enter the city. Load the game. So, yeah, you can kind of cheese things, but at least you're somewhat limited in what you can do. At least it's a little bit of a hassle. Let's see. Kyleran's tower is over there. Up into the clouds. Now, what we want... I want to try and remember where Sinister Street is. That's the tower again. Alright, and you can't just hold. Oh, hello, Roscoe. I know some of you are yelling at me. Oops. Alright, so... let's... oh. So, there we could have recruited, but I don't have any room. Nope, that's Kyleran's. Well, this is certainly designed like a medieval town. I suppose that's an alley. Let's go through. Let's pull up a really quick map here. Hang on. Scarbray map Bardstale. That's what we want. Where is Sinister Street? Oh, Sinister Street is... okay. Go south on Trumpet. Alright, so we're in the wrong place. Let's listen to a different song. Switches to a little question mark. This really screwed me up on Bard's Tale 3 when I was a kid. Like, when does this road end? That's pretty cool what it does with the map, too. And it just kind of ends. Alright. Enough screwing around. Oop. Yeah, no kidding. Whoops. I got turned around. Nope. Alright. Heading back to the wine cellar. We'll do a little bit of exploring. Oh, yeah. So. And we still have the circular levels. Fine wines, 10 years and older, for regular customers only. Rare wines. Oh, let's get some rare wine. One nomad, two band. Okay, so here's one of the other changes in this version that you can see. We have range added. Again, in the original, the first two ranks were in melee, the second two ranks were at range. The range was added here just to synergize, I guess, to line up with the fire horn, to line up with the other games. There's our fire horn. Oh, okay, there we go. Barbarian survived. I'm impressed. So let's attack you. Then we got the mad dogs. Grrr. And looks like we just got mad dog. And we got a trap. Or whatever. Examine. Oh, I think we also made it just so everyone examines. The trap mechanics were different in Bard's Tale 1 than in the other ones. So, disarm. What was it? I think it was Poison Needle. Hey, there we go. Experience in gold and arrows. Never know when you'll need an arrows. I didn't think rogues got critical hit chances. That may be further part of the equalizing things across the games. Death itself. Kill the orcs. Use the fire horn on the hobbits. I failed. Ow, ow. Oof. Takes care of the hobbits. See if we can't take out these orcs. One orc. We are a little banged up. None of those will help. Quick fix on Elcid. And the spell doesn't go off. Okay. Brian is doing a lot of... Oh. Well, that's no good. Although it looks like nobody got poisoned, so we got that going for us. So let's... Oops. Let's get out of here. Yes. Welcome back to town. Do some healing. Looks like the Monty Python joke is gone. Probably rights related. Here, I'll do it for you. Pie sud homine. See? I even got the tempo right. Alright, so now we're healed. Huzzah! Go away. So now we'll go up to the review board so that we can be told that we are not good enough to level. Yep, not good enough to level. Spells? Yep. So, there we go. A nice little intro. Bard's Tale 1 Remaster. It runs smoothly. It's not chewing up my computer. Taking a look at my temperature. Temperature is basically at idle. It's... oh. Wow. Hang on. Use Traps app, yeah. No, still no sound effects for that. I'm not sure what these sound effects are about then. Let's see if these... Alright. There we go. Okay, there's the sound effects. It just wasn't saving the settings. Fair enough. That's a little loud for recording. Probably. So, like I was saying, it looks good. I am really quite pleased with what they came up with here. I think they did a very good job. All credit to Chrome Studios. And, yes, to Old School for some of the groundwork. But beyond that, there you go. Just wanted to give a little introduction, and I think that if you were looking forward, if you were really looking forward to seeing what the remaster had to offer, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Chrome put a lot of work into this, and I think they did a great job. So, looking forward, I guess, to 2. 2's kind of the forgotten middle child, but I can't wait for 3. 3 is my favorite game of the series. It's the one I put the most hours into. I don't know it as well as I know Wasteland, but I know it pretty well. And I can't wait to see what they do with 3, especially with all the dimensions and all the lore and everything. So, here we go, guys. We got the remaster, and it's freaking amazing. So, until next time, have a good one.